Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I thought I'd come and do a weight loss update for you all. So you've all seen like my food diaries all week. So I think I've done sort of okay, but we'll get into the weight loss in a second. So what day is it today? 14th of December. So it's Saturday the 14th of December and I weighed myself this morning and I'm now weighing currently 13.11, so I managed to lose 2 pounds. God knows how. I don't think my food was as bad as it could have been this week. I think maybe because I ate less of everything, maybe that might have made a difference. There's a few days I don't think I even had any dinner. So maybe that kind of counteracted for the fact that I lost. But what even more baffles me is that I've started Star Week 4 days early as well. So I started that today. So I'm even more surprised that I've lost. So I have no idea. So yeah, I'm not really sure, to be honest. So I can just assume that it's just I ate less of everything. I don't know. Anyway, I found it quite good doing the food diaries, and as you all saw, I wrote down on a number of the days what I was eating, so I knew how many sins I was having the majority of the time, even though there were a few days where I had one too many biscuits or I had one too many mince pies. But then, I don't know, maybe it just counteracts everything. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Obviously, I thought I might have had a gain as well because of last week I stayed the same, didn't I? But I was expecting a gain. Did I stay the same last week or did I gain? I can't actually remember, but I was expecting like a bigger gain because obviously I'd had Irene over and we'd eaten quite a lot of stuff that isn't as healthy as it could be. Let's put it that way. So yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. I don't know. Yeah. So there we go. So I think I've got some form of virus as well, hence what I'm seeing here in my pyjamas, my Christmas pyjamas at that. Yeah, I'm just a bit achy and shivery, but I think it's just a virus and it should pass. I don't feel terrible or anything, it's just like, I don't know, I've had a slight temperature, so that's when I've sort of noticed. And that started yesterday evening after I'd eaten, so I don't know what is going on there, so it will pass, I'm sure. So I do apologise if my video tomorrow or the one that you get for Monday isn't quite up to any sort of standards. It could end up being just photos, I don't know, depending on how I feel tomorrow. I think I might have another video that I haven't edited yet that I could put up, but we'll have to see. There should be something that should go up, but if it doesn't, then you'll know why. Yeah. So let me know how everyone is getting on down below. I've enjoyed getting quite a few comments from people. I noticed that a lot of the comments, people feel a bit like they're struggling this time of year, and I understand, like, it's not that easy to say no to stuff because, like I was saying to a couple of people who left comments for me, like this time of year you don't always get to indulge in the things that are out any other time of the year, so that's why it kind of is a little bit more harder to kind of stick to plan. Like, you don't normally have the variety of all these different mince pies, all these different biscuits, you know, they only seem to come out a lot of the time at Christmas, or like Christmas cake, whatever you're into, Christmas pudding, you know, those sort of things. So you kind of, I don't know, it's just one of those things that this time of year is always going to be difficult for everybody. All I can say is just try and stick to your sins as much as possible and try and limitate the damage as much as you can. So if you know you're going to want a mince pie, have the mince pie instead of the chocolate bar. I did that on 1 or 2 occasions, I think, this week. But then there were some days where it just went completely pear-shaped and I ended up having everything. But I mean, that can happen, but kind of listen to what your body needs as well. Like, if it doesn't feel like having the chocolate, then don't have the chocolate, have the mince pie, or that's how I kind of came to the conclusion. Like yesterday I had no things, or I had 4 things because I didn't actually want anything. So, you know, just kind of listen. Just because it's there, it doesn't mean that you have to have it. in the same case, just because you have 15 scenes doesn't mean you have to use your 15 scenes either. So just see how you feel on the day. That's all I can suggest. But just everyone keep going. It's only this time of year which is really the problem, and probably Easter. I think a lot of people have a similar problem at Easter, but you know, at the end of the day, it's only a couple of times a year we have these festivals, and sometimes you have to enjoy them. That's what life is about. So yeah, I just thought I would have a little chat with you all about that, because I know that some of you are quite kind of worried. I don't know if you're worried or you want to do better, but it's just that little bit more difficult. But it's okay, everyone feels the same, you know, everyone has the same issue, you know, don't worry about it, just enjoy it. Anyway, I'm going to leave the vlog here because I don't really have that much I'm going to say. You're going to see my food diaries next week. I haven't actually planned my food next week. Yeah, I mean, I planned it this week, sort of, but I haven't planned it as such. I had planned to plan it, but it didn't quite work out because I felt kind of a bit poorly later on yesterday, so that hasn't happened. So I will try and figure out. I've still got quite a few frozen meals, so I think that'll be enough to keep me going if I don't have a food shop. Yeah, so I'll have to have a kind of think about that. But yeah, I shall speak to you all in my next video. I don't think it'll be too vloggy this week, I don't know, or next week shall we say. It'll be like just kind of what I've been putting up. So I will, if I can, I will chat in between and stuff if you want me to. I don't know if you purely like seeing just the food and that's it, or whether you actually like me sitting there talking away like this. I don't actually know. Comment down below what you want. Okay, so I shall see you in my next video. So hope you're having a fabulous day, and I'll see you later. Bye everyone.